Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall from Simpler Trading with the nightly market update for Wednesday, September the 11th. Happy Hump Day. Happy CPI Day. We had CPI reported this morning, and this was a huge deal. If you've been listening to any of the videos that I've done, we've been waiting on this for a little while. I always look at the economic calendar to see what's coming up. And last week, I always point these things out. Last week we had payrolls. Today we had CPI. Tomorrow we have PPI before the open. And then the biggie is going to be Fed meeting next Wednesday on the 18th. So, be prepared for that. And the way that things have been shaping up, if you've been keeping up with this, of course, CPI and PPI are data points for inflation for the Fed. Also, we had PCE a couple of weeks ago. That's a huge data point, probably the largest data point for the Fed to watch. And we're getting kind of mixed signals. So, the market keeps pricing in, primarily the bond market keeps pricing in all these huge rate cuts. And I've been saying all along, we're not going to get them. Started at least a year ago, we're going to get 5 rate cuts in 2023. We didn't get any. We're going to get 5 rate. It was three in 2023. We're going to get 5 in 2024. Haven't gotten any, right? And the Fed is now they're dragging their feet. They're kicking the can, and I would probably too if I was the Fed. There's no reason to move too fast or too quickly, but they're starting to kind of get behind the curve. They did the same thing with rate increases, if you remember. So they're on deck. All spotlight's going to be on them next Wednesday for the Fed meeting, and I think we'll get a 25 basis point cut. There are those out there that are still saying that we're going to get a 50 basis point cut. It ain't going to happen. And I'm also in the camp that they might not do anything. I think it's still on the table, but I think it's obviously most likely we get a 25 basis point cut. And there's your percentage. It's 85% right now. It was 71% this morning before CPI was reported, and now there's 85% chance. Here's a 50 basis point cut. It's a 15% chance. Now, a month or two ago, I think that was 36 or so. It's come way down. This has come way up. This is what's going to happen, 25 basis points, and that's reasonable. Or I would say 25 or maybe 0. But on the outside chance that we do get 50 basis points, man, the market's going to freak out to the upside. It'll be good, right? When we get 25 basis points, I think it's priced in. I think the market's going to go, okay, what have you done for me lately? And we could definitely sell off. I just don't know that gets us a huge burst forward because we've been waiting on this for a year and a half, right? So, we shall see. Keep an eye on that. I have been very light on trades as far as the number of trades and sitting on a lot of cash and that kind of thing until this kind of sorts itself out. This market is way too wacky to put a lot of confidence in either way, and that is shown by today's market. So check this out. That's when CPI was reported right there. We flushed down, and then we rallied back up. And this is the light gray is the pre-market, and the aftermarket, the overnight session of the futures. This is the ES, and the black where that starts. That's the cash session during the day, right? So flush down, I'm like, well, this is not going to look good. And then we bounce right back up, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe we get going here. And then as soon as we open, ding, 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 we just did this free fall thing. And that is, let's see, check this out. We'll do some, we can do ballpark math here. 55.10 to 54. That's 100 points straight down, right? Basically straight down. This is 11 o'clock in the morning. The market opens at 9:30. So it didn't take long. And this was complete sell, right? Then we hit our voodoo skyline down here, almost to the T. The number was 54.12. The voodoo line is at 54.13.43. and then it just never looked back up to here. That is 150, what, 156, 155, 156 points in the ES in one day, straight up. I mean, literally straight up, straight up, straight up. Unreal. The moves in, that's intraday. So just to put that in perspective, the expected move on the week was, I don't know, 90 points or something like that, and we moved 100 down and 155 up intraday. That's really, really, really crazy. And if you've been trading a long time, I've been trading professionally for 35 years, and I remember when the expected move on the week was 25 points or 35 points or something like that. These are just mind-boggling, the move, and it's really hard to stay on either side of that, right? So let me tell you what I'm looking at here. We'll stick with the ES, but if we go to a 20-day chart again, imagine a place where you're trying to trade this on a small time frame basis. Straight up, straight up. Oh, this is best market ever. Bullish, bullish. Oh, flush down. Oh, no, no, no. Straight up, straight. Oh, no, flush down. Oh, straight up, straight down. Yeah, straight up, straight down. Okay, well, this is really going to bounce. We're going to get back up here. Nope, 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 nope. Straight up, chop, chop, chop. Flush, straight up. Insanity. That's a 20-day chart. And I know because I have a live trading room, and I'm in 2 live trading rooms, and we're trading this stuff all day long. And it's tough. We're making a little money, but it's tough, much tougher than it has been in the past. But let me show you where I think we're going here. This is what's important. If you don't listen to anything else, listen to this. I think the market's going to be disappointed from the Fed. I think we come back down here. First stop, probably voodoo tree line there, maybe retouch skyline here. Second stop, probably retest this low here. Now this is ES 49.76. I think we ultimately could go back down here, 4,100. That's 1,600 points lower. Now, obviously, I don't think we're going to go there in a day. I think it's going to take a little time. If we get there, may not. That's kind of a black swan kind of thing that, is that going to happen? I don't know. But we don't have a Fed meeting in October. We've got November, December. And the market is still expecting 100 basis points by the end of the year. So we'll get 25 next week. That's 75 basis points to go in 3 months. It ain't going to happen, right? Market's going to be disappointed and all that kind of stuff. Maybe we pop up momentarily, but it's not looking good, for the bulls. And let me show you this. I'm all about Fibonacci and symmetry and all that kind of stuff. So if you look at this move to this move, you see that move there and that move there. That's some symmetry. And that's totally ballpark. You Fibonacci guys don't, throw rocks at me. But I want to show you something that's a little spooky. If we go out to a 5-year chart, right? And let's do this again. And we go low to high, low to high. That's what I'm talking about there. That gets us back down there. Where was I talking about? 4,100. Oh, you're crazy. Well, check this out. SPX on a monthly chart. So far, we've been 22 months up and 22 months up. That's almost perfect symmetry. Retrace, 50% retracement. That gets us back down there, 41, 4,200, something like that. Very, very possible. So all I'm saying is be careful when you're loading the boat on this stuff, and more importantly, be nimble. Now, I'll be as bullish as everybody else with an eye on the downside of what could happen potentially and all that kind of stuff. I'm big into hedging and all that stuff, and I think, again, we'll do this real quick and real simple. If we go out here, let's just go further. Let's go out here, max weekly. Do you think we're a little extended up here? I mean, could we possibly pull back a little bit? There's a 200-day right there. That's 4,400. What was I saying? 4,100? Something like that. Could this happen? Absolutely. It happened here. It happened here. And there's a lot more that's going on here with this symmetry and fib levels and Elliott wave and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just giving you this super, not even the 40,000 foot. I'm giving you the 100,000 foot view. I'm just saying there's a pretty decent chance we could pull back. We have to have catalysts and all that kind of stuff. Market should do better when rates are cut. Are we going to have a soft landing? We have a recession, all that kind of stuff. What's going to happen with the presidential election? There's a lot of things up in the air, right? So for that reason, I want you guys to be prepared on the downside. If things were to get ugly, we got the same situation on NASDAQ and all the other markets, right? So for that reason, check this out. Tomorrow night, I am doing a Bruce's Black Swan workshop tomorrow night. We're going to talk about Black Swan events. We're going to talk about hedging, light hedging, trying to make a profit on a quick move, trying to hedge a portfolio if you've got a big IRA account or any account, and you're just trying to protect your portfolio and all that kind of stuff. So I'll put a link at the end of this video to that if you want to check it out. You will learn a lot. It's going to be very helpful. So try to make that if you can. That's tomorrow night, Thursday night, and try to join me. It'll be well worth your time. So again, this is a state of the market that we're doing. We've done the short selling, Trendy's workshop here. Mine is this week, and then Henry's is next week. So pretty cool stuff, and you can get recordings to all this stuff. So anyway, hope you can make it. Be well worth your time. So with that, let me wind it up. I don't want to take too much of your time, but try to join me tomorrow night, and hopefully I will see you then. Thanks for the time. Take care.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me